Guys, Deluded, I'm back again. YouTube's N'Golo Kante and all of them things. Thank you very much for tuning back in. I'm back again. So yeah, man, the random show, my little little love child of this channel, in which I go through this little cup and pick some crap out that you guys have spoken about or want me to speak about. So yeah, man, there's a lot in there. Do you know what? I actually feel to start adding my own, but let's crack on, man. Obviously, quick plug of the mug. But please don't be no mess subjects. Excluding football, describe describe activities you engaged in growing up. A lot of stuff isn't legal, to be fair with you. Not because I was some underground lord or something. I mean, if you grow up in inner city London or anywhere else where it's a concrete jungle, idle hands are the devil's playground, essentially. So you find yourself doing a lot of nonsense. I mean, I really want to tell you guys a couple of things I was doing, but I'm really scared it will come back to haunt me, to be fair with you. But yeah, man, we just did mainstream. You didn't just you done that usual adolescent stuff, ride peds and mopeds and stuff like that. Um, Disarm pizza men. What else? Just cause mischief, really. Throw fireworks at each other. All of them sort of things. Earlier on, if you're talking about stuff I used to find fun, I mean, there used to be some, how do I put it? Fun fair, fun. What are them things called? Not fun fair. What are them where little kids go on and you can play with the balls and climb on stuff and all of them. Them fun house things. You guys know what I'm speaking about, innit? There used to be something like that called PlayStation in Wood Green. If you never had your birthday there or wasn't allowed to go to a birthday party there, you wasn't certified. I loved that. I loved to play football, obviously. What else? There was the Tottenham Sports Centre. Those of you who know about it, there was roller skating there. So there was a lot of things that you guys used to do. To be fair, there was a lot of things, both in all up in Edmonton and all down all the way up to Enfield, and then from Tottenham all the way to Stamford Hill and beyond. There was a lot of things to do, to be honest with you, but mainly just mischief, really. Nothing exciting. What else we got? Okay, this ain't double sided. Name one thing you can't live without. Football, but that's an easy one. I'd say my mother. I would say purpose, because I feel like I need a purpose in life. Like, I need a purpose every morning. I need some sort of purpose. That doesn't mean I've got to cure cancer and all of them sort of things. I hope they find a cure for that. It just means I need a purpose. Like, I need an objective for the day. I need to accomplish something from the day, and that's probably one of my greatest strengths and weaknesses. I don't feel content, or I always, rather than judge a day on how do I put this, judge a day on the seeds I've planted, I always try and judge it on the crop I've harvested and able to sell to market. And that's not always the best way of looking at life, and something I'm guilty of, to be fair with you. So yeah, man, I'd say I couldn't go without the hunger with me. I couldn't go without my family. I couldn't go without football, as much as Arsenal stress me. In fact, I probably could go without this stress. So yeah, man, that would be it. What else we got? Well, whew. Thoughts on Black British? If you're asking me specifically what Black British means to me, I mean, it means a lot. I mean, I'm proud of my heritage of Barbados and Jamaica. I'm very proud. But equally, I'm a proud Englishman, or what I look at a Londoner, because I've, in my short life, I've gone outside London, and I've been outside London. It's been cool, but it's really a different world, and it doesn't really reflect the world I've grown up in and been surrounded by. So I'd say, to me at times it feels like London's a different country from the likes of Cambridge, which I've been, Northampton, Gloucestershire, Norwich. It's a bit different, isn't it? So I'd say that specific to being Black British, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, that's what it means to me. To be fair, I mean, it's never. On top of that, you don't exactly have a home because I was born here, but I feel very much West Indian, and because of the heritage, and spent many a summers waking up and doing a lot of farming and them thing there in Jamaica. So I've done a lot in it, but I'm not born there, so I can't really have the reality of there. So I don't really have a home. So I'd say a missing link is something. Um, I don't know how to put it into words, but it feels like people always want to tell me I'm not British or nothing. Not that it affects me, because if you tell me I'm not British, then these same racists will not tell a white South African that you're not African, and quite rightly so. They shouldn't be able to. If he's as much African as I am English, I'd say that's what it means to me, man. I mean, growing up, I've experienced a lot. Like, I don't like to harp on about colour, but definitely growing up, I've realised colour is very important. 2016 to 18, with all the far right movements and stuff, it's been highlighted more so than not. So, I mean, I don't like to speak about colour. I speak about football all the time, but I'm a proud black man, proud black British man, for good or worse. I've been through some experiences specific to black people in growing up here. I don't need to get into the specifics, but I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I am. This is everything I am. To be honest with you, the concrete jungle made me what I am, and I'm proud to be a black Londoner. To be fair with you, man, I mean, yeah. Good question, man. You lot put me on the spot with these things. No. Wrong side. Best piece of advice you've given / received. The best piece of advice, I've been given a lot of good advice, but I'd probably say, probably be my mother, to be fair. She told me, don't watch what people have because you don't know how they've got it. And that's served me a long way growing up, because you see people with nice stuff and you don't know how they got it. You don't know if their mother bought that for them. You don't know if they're selling drugs. You don't know if, when you see people in nice positions, you don't know if they grinded for that or got a handout. So never really watch people. I've never been like that, and I credit my mother for that. I've been given a lot of advice. In school, I was told to look after the pennies, and the pounds will take care of themselves. I honestly believe that's true. I honestly believe you will not be destined to be good with finances if you look down on a penny. If you can't understand the value of a penny, even though it costs more to produce and actually spend a penny, you can't go anywhere, to be fair. So I'd probably say that. Best advice I've given, I don't really think I give it good. I don't think I'm good at advice, to be fair, purely because I don't listen to advice really and truly. I sound like a hypocrite, but school, I was mediocre. If it was a school of hard knocks or school of thought, I think I'd pass, because I'm the sort of person, you could tell me that, I used to be the sort of person, you could tell me that fire is hot, I might listen to you, but I'm not really going to listen until I put my hand in there or my foot in there and burn myself and be like, oh yeah, you had a point. So I'd probably say that. Best advice given, someone else would probably have to say that. I get couple messages every now and again from you guys actually saying how I've helped you, somehow helped you pass your exams, giving you motivation, philosopher, all of these big praises, which I don't feel I am, but you get it in it. So I'd say them probably things are advice. What else we got? How does betrayal make you feel? It really angers me, to be fair. If you're talking about betrayal or disagreements or whatnot, I don't like betrayal. I'm not a snake. I believe I'm loyal to my people. I'm loyal to anything, to be fair. So betrayal hurts me a lot, especially when it comes from people close to you. I can be cool with people, I can still be friends with you, I can still talk, but I'll never trust you and it'll never be the same. Yeah, man. Once the chain's been broken, you can get it sent to the shop, but it's not gonna look the same. So betrayal makes me angry. And in regards to football terms, I mean, if I show faith time and time again after a player and they're making the same mistakes, I see that as betrayal as well. So that was a good question. What else we got? Create your own ideal footballer. I said, what position do you want me to speak about? I guess my own ideal footballer would be, generally speaking, it'd be away from the physical attributes and the technically good. Obviously, I'd want that. I'd say a brain, because I believe from you got the brain, everything else is calm. From you are constantly scanning the pitch as far that way and that way before you've got the ball. From your kind of street smart positionally, I think there's a lot to be worked with, to be honest. I think from you got a brain, if you got average technique but a brain, I believe you have a good chance. Sadly, in football, it's more the case of players without a brain are mad quick and mad strong. But I'd probably say the brain would make my ideal footballer. Good question, man. I hope you come back and expand on that question as well, man. With probably a position. Someone's asked me, do you think that your eye for talent can be used elsewhere in other disciplines in life? I'm not too sure. That's a great question. I'd probably say maybe, because I'm not no music madness. I don't know nothing about music as much as I do about football. I listen to it, but I'm no Jimmy Iovine and them sort of man there. But a couple artists which I've come across and years later have blown, I've been like, yeah, this guy could, like, I take Heady One, not to get into it, but his name used to be Heads in it, and he brought out different sort of music in it. I always said this guy has potential to do big things in music. People always said, nah man, he's dead, he's making crap bars, he's doing this gangbanging nonsense and all the rest of it. I said, alright, cool. Clearly he's found his lane, he's finally saw that he can get some money in this, and you're seeing him blow now, and he's doing shows and touring the world and all of them things. So probably, but I'm not too sure of the discipline, my guy. In fact, in people, I see potential in people, but yeah. Favorite pizza toppings? Chicken, barbecue base, more time. Chicken, pineapple. I'm not a pineapple donny people. Sweet corn, chicken. I'm not too sure if they're probably just them two. To be fair, I don't really have a next one that's really up there as favorite. I like peppers, but not too much. Someone's asked me. This will be the last one. You know what? If you could go back in time and change one thing which has happened to you, what would it be? That's happened to me. If the question was if I could go back in time and change something that I've done, probably I'd go back in time and probably a couple arguments didn't need to happen, falling out with people didn't need to happen, and certain ways I've resolved conflicts with my fist rather than speaking didn't have to happen. But if I could go back in time, I'd say the cliche thing, just try and be better in school. Not because I felt I did got bad grades or did bad. I'd say purely because I see the levels. If you're nice to people, or people that are in positions of power, if they like you, they'll do a lot for you. And subconsciously, if they don't, on the flip side, they'll do everything to tear you apart. But I was not young and naive them times, innit? And what can I say? Everybody has to learn sometime. So yeah, man, we do one more. I'm liking this. Football legends you wish you saw. I saw R9, but I wish I saw him when he was that 17-year-old coming up. I wish I saw Maradona to a degree. I love Johan Cruyff, but I never got to watch him. I'd say him. I'd have loved to have watched Ian Wright and Dennis Bergkamp, like where I'm of age to comprehend football like that, to a degree. Probably Ronald Koeman, Koeman, to be fair. I saw Zidane, obviously, but probably Zidane in his peak. So that would probably be it, my guy, man. But what can I say, people? That was a great bit of bants and whatnot, and this is why I do it, man. Keep coming, people, with the questions. I mean, a lot of you ask me these things anonymously, getting my direct messages on Twitter and Facebook and them things. Please come with more, man, because I'm liking this, to be fair. Like I said, it's been a pleasure, people. Guys, Deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest if you wish. I'm out of here.